All right, so the live stream is firing up. So, welcome everybody to the live stream. I'm gonna let everybody get situated here. Just got some really disturbing news. I didn't just get the disturbing news. I had to sit back and calm down and figure out how to word this. So in America, we get killed for our beliefs, for speaking our minds. Is that what happens here? So a man is killed because he politically debates or religiously debates. I watched him when he posted his streams or his videos, and I enjoyed watching it because from both sides of the fence, he allowed you to see, hey, here's what's up. Am I right or wrong, Bundy?
Yes, you're right.
So, because of that, it's okay to do this, to take a father from his children, to take a husband from his
That's
wife.
not. Yeah, kids without a father.
And you sick fucks that are celebrating that. That is disgusting. That is some of the most disgusting and vile behavior I've ever seen from the human race. It is disgusting.
That's true.
Did we celebrate? Do we celebrate when one of yours dies? No. No, we don't. We do not. I normally don't get involved in political debates. It ain't my place. I normally post gaming content. But when I came home from work today and I saw what happened to Charlie Kirk, and I saw the videos, it was horrible, horrifying, disgusting. So, in what world do people get murdered for their political views? What world? If this was left, right, I don't give a fuck what your political opinion is. No man deserved to get murdered like that. And to the shooter, I hope the fuck you see my live stream. You are a sick coward. You are a coward. No one saw your face. You didn't confront Charlie. And you fucking shot him. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I honestly don't believe that there will be any repercussions. Why? Because us on the right, or conservatives, or whatever the hell you choose to call us, we're going to go to work. We're going to mourn. We're going to go to work. We're going to continue to pay our bills, support our family. Because we have to. I pray for his wife, his two babies. I'm a father. I am a father. I am a sole provider for this household. And I couldn't imagine what would happen to my babies if I was taken out like that. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because CNN, MSNBC, ABC, y'all are some sick fucks. You called us Nazis. You called us these hateful racists. How? Where's your proof that we're these hateful racist Nazis? Because we voted in a man that didn't want a tax on our income anymore. We wanted lower gas prices. We didn't believe in the Green New Deal. We don't believe a lot of your bullshit. My words are to just the people out there that think it's okay to kill a man or kill someone for their political beliefs.
just because
Fuck
you don't like
you.
what they're saying.
Yeah, you don't like what they're saying. So you kill him for it. And I say, fuck you. That's what I say. And I know YouTube doesn't monetize me anyway. I'm not big enough. So you guys attack. You guys dox Steven Crowder. Yeah, put his address out there. So that you guys could firebomb his fucking car.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah, that was about a year ago. A little over a year ago. They doxed Steven Crowder and wanted to firebomb his car and yada, 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 yada.
It's a low-life move.
And I watched as Steven Crowder went and confronted the individual. See, at least he was able to confront the individual that called for physical violence against him. You took that from Charlie Kirk. You took it. And as for this bitch, as you can see here in my Discord, we've got us a little sicko here. Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him, literally. Who fucking says that? Who says that?
Somebody with a sick mind.
So, then we got this Omar. Let's just say something big will happen tomorrow. Who is this person? Why is this individual not being questioned? What's going on, Sar? I'm sorry, I'm just ranting a little bit. And you know me, normally on video games, I don't bring up my political views. And there is literally people laughing on TikTok. They think it's funny to take a man's life. Hold on, I gotta let my sister know that I'm live streaming. I told her I would. Let me hit her up right quick. I told her I would let her know. So, they think that this is okay. And they think, you know, the mainstream media, oh, let's simmer it down. Let's simmer it down. No, motherfucker. I think MSNBC, ABC, CNN, and Fox should all be canceled. I think we should go to independent journalists. Why? Because they're pushing political views. Fox, MSNBC, ABC, CNN. They're pushing their side's narratives. And it's creating fuel and hatred. This is disgusting to me. They push their side's narrative
sense.
In turn further dividing our country.
It's all their own secret little manipulative agenda.
Mm-hmm. It's all to manipulate you, the people. And I know my platform's not that big. I'm well aware. But, guys, wake up. Wake up. We have a president that's trying for our country. You call for his execution. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If this was the 1800s, your ass would be on the fucking gallows. On
That's
the
true.
fucking gallows. You're calling for the assassination of a political figurehead, a president. That's treason.
Yep, you'd be executed for treason.
There is illegals running around, raping women, breaking into apartments. I'm not saying
And the
all.
law's protecting them.
I'm not saying all of them.
Mm.
There's parents. This part just blows my fucking mind. There are parents putting their fucking children on puberty blockers.
Oh man, that's fucked.
It's mutilation.
It's also another form of manipulation.
Your little boy is not a little fucking girl. Your little girl is not a boy. Just because one might play with the other's toys, or once in a while dress up in their mother's clothes. They do it. We know it's weird. But that does not give you the right to mutilate your fucking child. Abortions. I get it. It's a hard discussion. It truly is. For you women using it as birth control, stop it. It's wrong. For the women that are raped, I agree. You should have the right to an abortion. I do agree on that.
That's true. That's so true.
But to use it as birth control or a weapon, and trust me, I know that weapon well. It was used on me. It's disgusting. So
it is also isn't it also another form of murder when they do that?
I'm going to invite my sister to Discord.
How old is your sister, Hank?
2 years younger than me.
Oh, man. Youngin'.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, man.
So my sister evidently joined the live stream. Welcome. I'm not going to mention any names. Her name's not going to be put up on screen. So it's super easy, Crystal. It's super easy. I'm going to send her the link here. Hold on. Super easy. Let me send her the link.
Hey, Paco, what are you doing?
I know she's at work.
But one of you, buddy. Give me a hug.
That's Discord right there. So, oh boy, what do we got here? What's going on here? So, because you didn't win, you're upset. I get that. We were upset when Biden won. Actually, I was quite surprised he won, especially with all those ballots floating down the fucking river. Or, you know, the boxes being blown up. I get that. You were upset. I do. But upset shouldn't turn to murder. We're supposed to be a civilized country. And now, a wife has to go home to an empty bed. And 2 babies will never see their fucking father again. Because some selfish asshole took his life. Because they didn't like what he was saying. It upset them. Oh my God, transgender issues. No one fucking cares if you put on a fucking bra with balloons in it or decide you're gonna be a fucking dude. No one fucking cares. There, I said it. No one gives a fuck who you fuck or what you choose to be. No one cares. Wah! When we start caring is when you have children and you fucking mutilate that child to meet your needs. It ain't
That's
about
not
the
right.
child at that point. You're doing it for you. And that's all Charlie Kirk said, is that it's wrong. It is fucking wrong. And you as a parent
did
should
say
know
that.
better. I get it. 18 years old, do what you gotta do. But your job as a parent is to defend that child. When you bring it to a school, hell, I heard about a school that was allowing kids to use a cat litter box.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm as serious as a heart attack.
Man, that's somebody that needs a lot of counseling.
My 11-year-old daughter will tell you, and she hasn't been manipulated in any way, shape, or form. Dad, I had a girl in my school that wanted to be a boy. I said, really? What'd you say? I said, you can't do that. It's not possible. You were born a girl. You're a girl. I said, I would stay out of it if I was you. I said, that's more of the parents' thing. But I feel like it's more the parents that are pushing this. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that very few people have come to stand up to this. This left-wing ideology of socialism. Yeah, because that worked well. In every other country it was tried in. It worked so well. I mean, Bundy, what they just banned in your country?
Machetes in Melbourne.
Gel blasters?
Yeah, that too, but only in certain states. Queensland, it's legal.
Okay.
It used to be legal in WA, then they banned it, and they banned it in New South Wales. They also banned machetes, and certain other states too have banned ownership of knives.
So, guns kill people, right?
Yep, but it's always the people that pull the trigger that do the killing.
That's weird. But Bundy, you guys banned guns, didn't you?
Yep,
So
and that all has to do with what happened. Okay.
People shouldn't be dying then in your country, right?
Yeah, I know.
So, let me ask her, what's her account name?
There's also some story going around that there might be.
Bundy, people can't die if guns are banned.
Yeah, I know, but it still happens occasionally. There was just a recent shooting here in Australia. A couple of police officers were killed by a sovereign citizen with a firearm. This was a member of the sovereign citizen movement that did the shooting.
So, people are killing people with knives, cars, bats, right?
That's true. Sticks, lead pipes, whatever they can get their hands on.
So is it fair to say that people are still going to fucking kill people?
Yep. What's next? You're going to ban people?
Well, I mean, that's what we have to do, right?
You can't ban people. It's not possible.
Oh. Add friend. Let's go here. Paste. Then friend request. Let me see if this friend request went through. Probably shouldn't have live streamed that, but whatever. I can edit it out later. So I'm going to invite her to the Discord. Let's go Dead Zone Gaming. There we go. Oh, I have to be friends with her. She's got to accept the friend request.
That would make sense.
And once she does, then I can send her the invite to Discord. To this Discord.
Hello.
But, like I said, these people think it's okay to freak out, call people really defamatory names, such as Nazis and I don't know, white supremacists. Shit, let me tell you something. There's times I'd rather deal with hood black people than the fucking meth heads that live around us. Fucking call the Nazi. Yep, that's what I am. No.
They don't even know what the true meaning of the word Nazi means, and it's not what they think it is.
It's not like we're banging on the door, rounding them up.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, they wouldn't even know what the term National Socialist means anyway. So.
Good. Now, I'll tell her to accept that invite, and I'll bump her up to a mod in here, and then she can join the chat.
That's what the word Nazi means. It means Nationalist Socialist Party. It's just another form of socialism. That's all it is. A nasty version of it. But
yeah, that's it. That's it. Like literally. Let's see if she.
Anyone that turns around and tries to tell you that Nazism is fascism, they're full of shit. They don't know what they're talking about. You can't call a Nazi supporter a fascist. Not possible. Not the same ideology. Hey, what's up?
Bot logs there. Nope, she didn't. No, I sent her an invite in the message.
What, she not showing up?
No. I'm sending a message. Accept the invite. I'm sorry, everybody who's watching. And Nevermore, I know that's you, Foofus. Sar, I know you're in here.
How you doing, Foofus?
He's staying out of chat. Drew kind of chewed him out.
Yeah, Drew being Drew.
Right to server. Dead zone. Click the go to server button. Click the go to server button. And let's see. Yay, got her. Ding, ding, ding. Now, let's give her a roll.
Yay!
Brittany's donut will allow her in. Okay. Rolls. There you go.
I hope everyone likes chocolate pudding.
Pudding! Now.
Pudding!
Yeah, poor Foofus got chewed out by Drew.
Why?
Because Foofus said that the shooting may have been done by one of the supporters shooting off their gun in celebration. Yes, that's fact. No, it's not.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's Foofus, Bundy.
Yeah, Foofus never did make any sense.
He still doesn't.
It's just Foofus being Foofus. What can you do?
So, yeah, he's pudding. But to the people that would celebrate the death of a human being, unless you're a vile, disgusting human being, which I'm sorry, Charlie Kirk was not. Not even close.
No, he was a decent human being.
He was a god.
Always thought of others.
Who dared people to debate him.
Yeah.
And gave them the stage.
He challenged people to think.
He also
That's what he did.
Got people, no matter which side you were on, to register to
Yeah.
vote.
That's true. He got them to always stop and think.
Okay.
And that's not a bad thing.
I go to my Discord here, and on the phone. You think I'm Discord? hit the back button above general chat, and then alongside Android. Yeah, I know, poor thing. What are you looking at? Apple.
I'm trying to get Game Pass, but I don't have enough money.
I really. Hey, who's that?
Hello?
She figured it out. Oh, Brittany's Donut does not have the right to speak in here, Brittany. Give me 1 second.
I can fix that. Jeez Louise.
Give me 1 second.
No, just leave
No.
it.
Come on, you got to give a person the right to speak.
Hold on.
All right. Director. Done. Now she has the right. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna move you around. There you go.
Real.
Now you can speak.
This box.
Oh, can I talk now?
Yep. You
Oh,
sure
it's
can.
real.
Crystal, meet Bundy. Bundy, meet Crystal. This is
Oh,
my
whoa.
sister.
G'day.
Oh, hi. Now I got it.
G'day, how you going?
Good. Guess it wasn't on speaker.
Yeah.
But no, we're having a discussion in regards to all of this. Oh, you figured out the mute, or you just muted her?
No, I muted myself because I'm at work.
Oh, you figured out the mute button. Good stuff.
So I'm just
I
listening.
can understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah, she's I believe a nurse. I think that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm an ER nurse.
Exactly.
That's a good profession to be in, saving lives.
Both my sisters are
Well,
Caravan's getting into
Well,
that.
the Grim Reaper was here yesterday, so we were trying our darndest.
Yeah.
That's when you tell the Grim Reaper, not today.
Yeah. Yeah, he got one. That was it.
Yeah.
Well, the Grim Reaper got another one today, and a very influential member of basically our society. Very influential, and just it's sad because somebody goes, I don't like the way you think, and they can just kill you for it. And the guy's in the wind. Nobody has no idea where this person is.
Did they release his identity?
No, because they let that other person go. They have no idea.
They still haven't been able to work out who it might be.
Well, you can see in the Discord chat here that somebody named Omar, what's that say? Najra Galves. Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him, literally. Let's just say something big will happen tomorrow. Why isn't this person being questioned? How did you know
Valid
that?
point. An online threat.
Not to mention the fact it took place the day before one of the worst disasters in our nation's history. 9/11 is tomorrow. And we just lost a very influential speaker. But where they fucked up is now they've probably created at least 100 more to replace him, including myself. Crystal, could you imagine putting your kid on puberty blockers? Can you imagine that? Just for a minute.
What kind of damage would that stuff actually do? Wouldn't there be a lot of nasty side effects to those chemicals?
Yes, there would. It's actually very destructive to a developing human being. Very.
Well, it's not good for someone at a young age, is it?
No, it's not good to coddle that behavior or push for that type of behavior. Oh, look, my little girl's playing with Matchbox cars. She wants to be a boy. No, that's not true at all, because when Crystal and I were growing up, she played with Matchbox cars. And now she's married with 2 kids. Well, a second on the way. Weird.
Oh, congratulations.
Can you imagine? Mom put you on puberty blockers.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine that shit.
I can't. I'm sorry.
But Because the left, in their extreme ideology, thinks this type of behavior is okay. I actually got in an argument with somebody on Facebook about it. They were livid when I said they abused their child for doing it. You're telling me that if your daughter came home and said that she didn't feel like a girl, you wouldn't hear her out? I said I would hear her out. I said, but puberty blockers wouldn't be a thing. At age 18, you do what you want to do. While you're under my roof and my responsibility? No, absolutely not. I would not be a good parent if I did not protect you from that. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, again, we're going to circle back to gun violence, because now people are like, oh, now the right sees what we're talking about. No, we don't. We see you guys using our voting platform to radicalize your views. We see...
Yeah, basically twisting things to suit themselves for their own purposes.
You're using firearms to push your narrative.
That's true. And it's been all done out of fear.
It's fear, yeah. It's big time fear from the left-wing media. Big time. Oh, we got to get rid of the AR-15. Fucking 22's more dangerous.
That's true. Well, heck, even an old World War II bolt action is more dangerous in the right hands.
They say AR-15s are dangerous. And what happens? As soon as they spout that fucking narrative, how many shootings were done with the AR-15?
Yeah, the real big threat is the person always pulling the trigger of those AR-15s. That's the big threat.
Exactly. I mean, fuck, I left my Ruger P85 on my desk for like a month. It's so weird. It didn't get up and kill anyone.
No, because it's just a useless piece of steel when it's not being used by anyone.
Cars kill people every day.
I know.
Does that mean we ban cars?
Well, if that's the case, nobody begin to work.
Well, it's like what I said earlier on. You're going to have to go to the extent where you're going to have to start banning people because they use these things.
Honestly, I'm literally thinking that there's psyche valves needed. I almost think that a psyche valve should be mandatory as you come into adulthood.
Yep, makes sense. And more thorough background checks on people doesn't do any harm as well.
The other thing that really gets me is that poor little girl. That girl from fucking Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the war in Ukraine. I don't think we should even be involved in it. It ain't my place. It ain't our place to be involved in it. But that poor girl, she comes here to get away from it. And this deranged lunatic took her fucking life. Took her life. Killed her. And had the audacity, as he was walking around that train, to say, I got that white girl. Can you imagine if that guy was white and that girl was black? What would have happened? Can you imagine that just for a second?
Wouldn't there be riots in the streets and people panicking?
Cities would be burning.
And be a lot of looting and rioting going on, wouldn't there?
The look of fear on that little girl's face, that was enough to take a part of your soul. If you can watch that little clip without it bringing a tear to your eye, you're not human. You're not human.
Wasn't she just on her way home from work? She was just sitting there listening to music when he came up and just stabbed her.
Fucking bombs.
Yeah.
She come here to be safe, and she got fucking murdered by a man.
Just while taking it.
That the court system failed.
Yep. All while riding the train home from work or wherever it was.
Because I'm here to tell you,
bad.
That man's going to be put to death.
Oh, yeah.
He's done. And if the court system had kept him in and got him the help that he needed, that girl would have made it home from work.
That's true.
And those other people on the train, everybody calls them cowards. I can't call them cowards. I can't.
They're scared.
Can you imagine seeing someone frickin' die in front of you? A lot of people don't have the mindset of jumping up and stopping some crazed dude with a knife. Hence how 9/11 happened, if you believe the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Deranged radicalists got on planes with box cutters and took over the plane with a box cutter. And that's supposedly how 9/11 happened. But I doubt it, because back then Americans weren't playing that game. You got on a plane with a box cutter, I mean, they're not going to let you get to the pilot. They're just not. I'm here to tell you that.
Real strict airport security.
No. The real strict airport security came after that. Before that, you could go on the plane with pens, knives.
That's right.
Didn't really matter.
Yeah.
After 9/11,
Nail
when they
cutters.
locked everything down. No matter how you look at it, 9/11 was a serious fucking tragedy. It was. But I'm not going to get into my political or my conspiracy. None of that's important right now. What's important is what happened with that little girl from Kiev or Kyiv or however you say it.
Yeah.
She left a war-torn country to die senselessly here. Disgusting. Charlie Kirk. Basic political debate. Hey, friends and code. How are you, bud? Long time no see. Charlie Kirk. Like I said, I don't really make my political views known on my YouTube. Charlie Kirk did not deserve to die that way. 31 years old. Murdered. Because he dared to talk. And life is treating me well. Thank you, friends and code. Little upset today, hence the live stream. So if somebody sticks their head up as someone who dares to question, they get it cut off. And in the meantime, 2 babies have no dad. And a wife lost her husband. And again, to you sick fucks celebrating this, you need to be dealt with. I really hope you can find God in some form. I mean, that is just evil. That is just evil. And I liked a lot of his political views. I also liked some of the people that came up and debated him. Some of them were super intelligent, including the ones from England. Not gonna lie. He got people who weren't even left or right. He got them to vote. He registered people.
He also got them to think. He got them to stop and think.
He dared people to think for themselves. That's what I loved about him. And he was a good dude because he started Turning Point USA, helped create Blacks for Leaders. A whole program set up to help blacks become leaders in their communities. He funded it. He helped set it up. It's disgusting. This is what happened to Martin Luther King when he dared speak about bringing people together. I don't normally use my platform for what I'm using it for. Friends of Code, you can go ahead and join the chat if you want. I think you're still on my Discord. I'm sure of it, as a matter of fact. Where the hell are you? He's not in my Discord. I don't know what the hell happened, but we're going to fix that right now. I'm irritated now. Why is he not in my Discord? Was he part of that James B. banning spree?
No.
Where?
Heck, I remember that.
Here, I got him.
You got him?
I got him.
You can put him into the...
I'm
Is he in
gonna
that? Yeah, there he is.
I'm gonna give him a pretty easy donut.
You can go ahead and join our chat, Friends and Code. It'd be great to hear from you as well, because I know you live stream. I haven't seen you in a while, so I don't know if you've live streamed in a while.
He's got the Britney's donut roll.
But, I mean, to celebrate the death of someone that was murdered so brutally, we'll start there. You gotta be. There's a special place in hell for people like you. When I found out Joe Biden had cancer, I put on my Facebook that I was praying for him and his family. And I can't stand that motherfucker. I can't. I don't like Joe Biden. I made that abundantly clear. But to hear that he had cancer, I prayed for him. My family prayed for him. Was he a good president? Hell no. Hell no. Slick Willie was better. But you will never hear me celebrating a man getting cancer. You will never hear me celebrating, unless it's a pedophile or a mass murderer that dies, you won't hear me celebrating that. Somebody who abuses animals, somebody who abuses children or elderly or murders, kidnaps. If it's just your basic person that disagrees with you or your opinion, I'm not going to wish death upon those people. I saw a TikTok earlier of a girl in glasses. Kind of pretty girl. Disgusting soul. She said, live by the sword, die by the sword. You wanted to keep your guns, and now your guns have taken your life. Who fucking says that? What kind
Especially
of
somebody
sick
with a
human-
disturbed mind.
What kind of sick human being says something like that?
Someone who needs professional help.
When did this country become so disgusting? I was born in the mid-'80s. We grew up, we never really thought about politics. We didn't. We didn't think about white or black. I grew up in a really rough neighborhood. I did. That's where we started our thing, down in kind of a ghetto of New York. And we had, all of our little friends. We never thought about the color of their skin. And
No, you just kept doing your best what you could to do to stay alive.
no, it was never about that. We used to go out and play with our friends.
Did
We
that.
had friends with mental issues. We had friends that were of all different colors and races. We never
That's true.
thought about the color of their skin. This is a new problem. Racism was fucking dead. And then, I don't know, all throughout the 90s, you had Oprah Winfrey, you had Whoopi Goldberg, you had all these people in the 90s telling Trump, hey, you should run for president. And Trump said, when the nation needs it, I will run. And they were all for it. All for it. I can show the video clips. They were all fucking for it. Now, the hatred and vile coming out of their mouth. It's disgusting. Disgusting. The mainstream media, on the left and the right, needs to be canceled. Both sides. Because all they're doing is calling for violence against the other side. Normal working people, like me, like Bundy, like Friends in Code, like Nevermore's Playground, who happens to be a good friend of mine, Foofus. We don't believe in it. I shut the mainstream media off years ago. Years ago. I watch independent journalism. I do. I watched Charlie Kirk. I watched Ben Shapiro. I know Ben Shapiro is kind of a hypocritical figure right now. I kind of stopped watching him. I've watched Greg Gutfeld. Yeah, I know. Who the hell's my other guy that I watched there? Oh, Tucker Carlson. I was pissed. That was the main thing that made me shut off Fox, was when they did away with Tucker Carlson's show. He didn't tell you what to believe. He asked questions. That was it. Do you think this is right? Do you? He lets you come to your conclusion. So I watch his show from time to time on X. Greg Gutfeld I watch for the comedy, because I'm not going to lie, a lot of the shit coming out of the left, the crazy shit that I'm seeing, it's hilarious. But then I see just how dangerous and radical they get over a forced belief. They are forcing, and if people of the left, if you're watching this, hear this. They are forcing their views. They're radicalizing you to murder, to assault. They are radicalizing you. We could never, as right-wing or conservatives, I'm actually technically an independent, if you want to go there. There's a lot of shit Trump's been doing lately where I'm like, you know what, dude, you can kind of just fuck off. But they are radicalizing you to be violent. But if we went to one of your rallies, you guys would assault us. And you have. If you come to one of ours, we'd bring you in. We would. We'd bring you in. Show you around. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. Oh well. It is what it is. Continue to vote for who you want to vote for. But you have no right, none, to kill people over your opinion, your view. You have no right to put your hands on people. I watched the BLM riots. I watched the autopsy of George Floyd. And the fact the police did they took it too far. They did. But that ain't what killed him. That man was dead before the cop did it. So we erect statues in the name of a man who put a fucking loaded gun to a pregnant woman's stomach. That's your fucking martyr. We paint rainbows. You've destroyed rainbows. Destroyed them for little kids. Oh, look, that little kid's queer. No, the little kid likes rainbows. My wife doesn't like the fact that she can't put that shit on her car.
What?
The rainbow. Because it got radicalized to the left's ideology.
No, so I found a way around it. Don't know how I did it? Holographic stickers.
Okay. But this has gone too far, people. It's gone way too far. It's gone to the point where you guys are consistently stabbing, shooting, punching, beating. And we have sat down and sat down and sat down and sat down. We've allowed it and allowed it and allowed it. You beat the hell out of cops. You burn down your cities. You kill or attempt to kill are influential figures. And all the while, the flapping heads on the mainstream media run, they're fucking cocksuckers. The path that this country has taken is so vile and disgusting. And we just let it happen. We let it happen. Why? Because 90% of us on the right, or conservatives, are pacifists. We don't want to be involved in the drama. We don't want to be up against you at your Antifa riots, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. We don't want any parts of it. We want to go to work. We want to take our kids to the fucking park without seeing a bunch of queer shit everywhere. We want to live our lives as normal human beings where you're not the center of attention. We have our few influencer speakers that come out and they say, hey, listen, let's question. We'll debate you. You couldn't beat them in a debate, so you fucking killed them. Again, to the person that got away with it, for now, you better hope we don't find you. You better fucking hope. That's all I can say. Because a lot of people are angry right now. A lot. You got to remember, the majority voted in Trump. The majority listened to that man that was murdered senselessly. And CNN saying the stupid shit they were saying. Oh, it was one of his supporters. Yep, it was one of his supporters. Celebrating. Shot off a gun. To you, scumbag? I don't even have words for you. Oh, yep, it was his extremist ideology that got him killed. Not the fucking madman on the roof with the gun. Nope. Wasn't him. It's disgusting. Because y'all don't like the president. Tough shit. We didn't like your president. We definitely didn't like the reset that you got of Nancy Pelosi. Good morning, Sunday morning. The fuck was even that? We made fun of her. Yes, we did. We made fun of Joe Biden's gaffes constantly. Constantly. Did we wish harm on him? No. You called us insurrectionists for that staged bullshit walk-in event at the Capitol. I am here to tell you that shit was the most staged, fakest shit I ever seen in my life. There's videos of Capitol Police letting people in. And that was a big bad insurrection. Terrible. Oh my God, people are dying. No, one person died. She was shot in the fucking neck for doing nothing wrong. She wasn't armed. A cop panicked and shot her in the neck. The shaman. The guy who was dressed up with the fur and the horns. Yeah, that's a little much for me too. I get that. It was a little much. He was led by Capitol Police throughout those buildings. He followed their instructions. And what happened? Politically motivated judges put him in prison. He was led around. The videos are out there, people. Watch them. Watch them. The videos have been released for years. Go watch them. He was led around that Capitol. Those doors were opened up. The people that did break the windows in the Capitol, there's videos of those people being pulled down into the crowd and the snot kicked out of them. That's your big go-to. Jan 6th. Jan 6th. Summer of Love. Nah, we ain't worried about that. Or how many thousands of black-owned businesses were burnt and looted. Nope, we're not going to talk about that. Chop, we're not going to talk about that. Man with a Jeep drove up to the border and got lit the fuck up. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about where Kyle Rittenhouse was with all the riots and everything else. We're not going to talk about that. We talk about January 6th. There is a serious fucking imbalance in this country. It's disgusting for us people that go to work, come home, go to work, come home. The same routine every day. Every day. Pay our bills, take care of our families. For shit's sake, I drive a 33-year-old truck. My other truck is 42. I'm not rich. Not by any means. My computer's going on 6 years old. And all I hear about is white privilege. White privilege. White privilege. No. The fucking privilege is getting up and getting a fucking job. Remove the piercings, the tattoos from your fucking face. Stop with the IOU attitude, because nobody owes you anything. Not a soul.
You want something? Work hard for it.
Exactly. I have busted my hands to the bone. I can put them on camera for you. My hands are tore up and scarred from the work. You want it? You work for it. You don't deserve anything. Nothing. You deserve the air you breathe and the job you get. Turn off that fucking TV. Turn it off.
Get your head out of your mobile phones.
I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't had cable in 5 years. Cable television in 5 years. And it was the best damn choice I ever made. Yeah, I have high-speed internet. I have 1 gig. 1 gig down, 1 gig up. High-speed internet. Love it. Fiber. But you people, left, right, honestly, if you guys are watching this, and I hope you are, we lost a very influential figure today. And it actually overshadowed something just as traumatizing and just as disgusting. There was another school shooting. And it took place in, give me 1 second. There was another school shooting today. And it looks like...
Was it a high school or a primary school?
High school. And 3 people are in critical condition after a shooting at Evergreen High School in Evergreen, Colorado. To the families
yeah, I heard
this
about
happened
that.
to, I am...
It wasn't a Catholic high school, was it?
What?
It wasn't a Catholic high school, was it?
I don't know much about it. I can't pretend that I know about it.
Because there was one I heard about just fairly recently, a shooting, but it was somebody went into a Catholic high school.
Yeah, that was recent too. This has got to stop, guys. The more that we continue to go back and forth, well, it's not really back and forth. It's kind of one-sided, let's be honest. But the more this continues to happen, the worse we look as people. This is supposed to be a civilized country. We got cops killing people. And Friends and Code is big on reporting that. He also reports on the good ones, which there are a lot of good ones. Where I live, I love my cops. They're fantastic, but they did fuck up. We're not going to get into details because, believe me, it's bad. But, honestly, what would you do without them? You going to call a social worker or your local crackhead? There's bad ones in every crew. I've met some really good left-leaning people as well. Do I agree with their politics? Hell no. Hell no. But guess what? We can both agree that the violence needs to come to an end. Before you wake up, monsters, you shouldn't wake up. The people that are going to work and coming home. Going to work, coming home. As more and more of our rights are being stripped away. As we push sexuality onto children. Parents that go to work, come home. Are fucking tired of it. We are tired of it. We're sick and tired. College. It's crazy. It's crazy. How radicalized college has become. There's people with multiple degrees that are pushing carts at Walmart. Wow. Good job. Flipping burgers at Wendy's. Good job. You got a degree in social sciences. What does that do for you?
And yet they can't work in the line of profession that they want to get into.
So, I'm going to read you something here from the Hodge twins, which I watch religiously. Breaking. Former FBI agent Stuart Kaplan just dropped the bombshell on Charlie Kirk's assassination. This was a very well planned, very well orchestrated plot that was put in motion days before. This individual had a plan of escape. The assassination is indicative of a professional hit. Well,
Yeah,
hell, you didn't have
that's
to tell
so
me
true.
that. We already knew. Because they had a fall guy. That old man that you saw arrested was the fall guy.
So
That
therefore there's no suspect in custody.
the fall guy said that he did it so the actual assassin could get away.
Yeah, but
Mark my words, that's exactly what happened.
The actual assassin had to be on the committee for Kirk to be there, so he had to know the schedule ahead of time.
He didn't have to be on the committee. Kirk was posting it right on his YouTube where he was going to be. He was up on a fucking rooftop. He was well outside of the range of the security. He climbed up on a roof and took him from 200 yards. Disgusting. Fucking coward. Fucking coward. I pray for the man that did that. I pray for him to be caught and justice to be swift. I pray for, if the man has a family, that they can go on without this individual. Whoever it is, male or female. I mean, there's good female fucking snipers. We know that. Male, female, they, them, whatever you are. I pray for your family. Because I can guarantee you, their mother or father had no idea they were raising an assassin. But the people that I mainly pray for are those little babies. And I saw some videos and it brought a tear to my eye because I couldn't imagine my children having their father taken from them. Not for a minute. I couldn't imagine my wife having no one. Not a soul. Just not come home. Well, because you didn't like his political views. Is that it? You didn't like that he debated people. He created independent thought. You didn't like that. So you thought you could be judge, jury, and executioner. And we just sit there and we're like, we're in awe over this. We sit there and we're like, are you serious? Are you serious? You gave yourself the right to take the life of another human being. No matter the views. Who's that little fucking left-winged motherfucker that runs his cocksucker everywhere? He went up against, he tried to debate against Officer Tatum and that didn't go well. That little cocksucker with the Justin Bieber haircut. Oh, what's his name? How would you feel if he was killed? Probably be pretty fucking upset. Granted, most of the crap that comes out of his mouth is bullshit. He's a little tool. He's threatened violence on us quite a few times. CNN, MSNBC, ABC. One thing that Fox hasn't done, and that's requesting people commit violent acts. Those three major news sources, ABC, MSNBC, CNN, have told people to physically assault conservatives. They've called people in red hats Nazis, terrorists. If we were, do you think, with us being the majority voters, that you would have gotten away with what you've gotten away with for a second? Especially seeing as most, if not all, conservatives are gun owners, and we're well trained in using them. Well trained. Do you think if we were what you say we are, you would have gotten away?
You never would even had a chance to shoot. People would be paying attention.
The problem is, we're living in George Orwell's 1984.
Big Brother.
And that's what they want. That's the fucked up part. I was in New York not too long ago. I had to go visit my father. He's got cancer. It's bad. And there's fucking cameras that catch you speeding. They take a picture of your license plate. Bam! They mail you a ticket. Where's due process? Like, what the hell? No due process, no court, no argument. You got points and a ticket. That's how it comes. Where's our right to defend ourselves? Oh, you were caught on camera. Bam, here's your ticket. Okay. You put it right where it changes to 25 mile an hour. How do I argue with that? How can I catch a break? How can I keep the points off my license? Because, you know, you get pulled over by a cop. Cop has the discretion whether to write you a ticket or not, depending on how you behave. And a lot of times, they'll let you go. If everything's free and clear, they'll say, you know what? You were only 8 miles above the speed limit. Let me write you a ticket. Let me write you a warning. Just go about your day. Don't do it again. This is the type of world that they're trying to create for us. Everything's monitored. Big Brother is always fucking watching. There is no court of law. There is no innocent until proven guilty. There is no God. That's what they want. Me personally, I don't go to church. I don't. I haven't been to church since I was very young. And I look around at the evil in this world, including in the churches. Oh yeah, I said it. I went to a church not too long ago. And those people judge you faster than you going to the pearly gates. They judge you by your appearance. They judge you by what you drive. They talk about you when you leave. My daughter, she wanted to go. I gave her the okay. She went with a friend. And she went for a while. She went for about a year, a little over a year. And she got so tired of being judged that she stepped away. An 11-year-old got tired of it. Isn't that crazy? Bundy, that's nuts, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's society for you in general. They just judge you within a few seconds without knowing.
The internet has made it to where you can run off at your mouth and not get punched in the fucking face for it.
The legendary keyboard warriors that like hiding behind their keyboards.
I'm sure that this video is going to have comments from leftists going fucking nuts and celebrating. The bottom line is, I'm probably just going to turn the comments off to it. That's probably what's going to happen. Just because I don't care about your opinion. my platform, my viewers. I don't really care about your opinion. If you have nothing nice to say, I don't want to hear it. But to the people that actually want to learn, listen, turn off that television. Right or left, turn it off. It is not good for you. Mainstream media does nothing but brainwash you on both sides. Go outside. Talk to your neighbor. Just figure out yourself for yourself. Don't tie yourself to a political party just because some flapping head on the TV told you to. Because I'm here to tell you, they're liars. They lie. They have lied non-stop. They've made conservatives out to be Nazis. I know I've already said this. And fascists and racists. I don't give a fuck about your skin color. I don't care. Truly, I don't. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And there's one in every race, every crowd. So, again, to you, scumbag, that shot and killed a father and a husband. There's a special place in hell for you. And to you, assholes, that are dancing around and partying about the death of a father and a husband. You are the lowest of low. You are fucking scumbags. This ain't about guns. This is about trying to kill the opposition. People who don't agree with you. People who don't like you. You have already, because of your antics, put Trump in the White House. You did that. You literally made it to where the people that were in your party saw how crazy you fucking were and left your party. You did this. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, what do I even say to that? You did this. I mean, you made people leave your party and go over to conservative or independent and vote for Trump. Because they want the crime gone. They want your bullshit gone. So, in retaliation, you kill someone who debates your views, who puts God in the spotlight, who says abortion is wrong. That's his opinion, and he has the right to it. We have the freedom of speech in this fucking country. You little scumbags can run around with your pussy hats on, dancing naked in the street in front of children in these fucking Democrat-run shitholes. You're allowed to do that. I don't know how, but you are. And you want to cancel our right to debate you. I'm sorry. But y'all gotta get your shit checked. You really do. I'm gonna end it on that. And prayers for Charlie Kirk, his family, his babies, his wife, his families. And again, shooter, just turn yourself the fuck in. Just do it. You guys have a great night. I'm sorry about the rant. It had to be done. I really am. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. The hell did she leave for?
She's at work.
No idea.